Today on Grassroots Garage, we catch up with Mark and his turbo KE20 Corolla. The minimalist interior is black with a beautiful red detail. Not overdone, not too loud, just right for this build. When you look at the engine bay, it is so clean and the attention to detail is second to none. You may have also noticed the massive Garrett turbo staring back at you. So not only is this a clean, good looking engine bay, there's a lot of power coming from it as well.
Thanks for coming on the show.
Oh, my pleasure.
Tell us about your car.
This is a 1971 Corolla KE20. It's got 4A, 1.6 litre turbocharged engine, Hilux diff, super gearbox. Top to bottom, pretty much like everything's been changed on it. Just the body is still the Corolla. That's pretty much all that's left of Corolla. They sort of pop like that.
Yeah, I do like that, man.
And they don't really go anywhere.
That's it.
I didn't want the messy sort of pins.
Yep, they do look good. So easy conversion, fairly easy?
Oh man, I mean, getting the motor and box in there is probably the easiest part.
Okay, yeah.
You know, everything else, getting like, you know, the whole front radiator support's been cut out, and then it's got that reinforced bar in there. I mean, every pipe on it is custom made.
So custom engine mounts and everything down there, is it?
Yeah, custom engine mounts. They're poly mounted. I had to do all the rear wheel drive setup, so it needed the rear wheel drive intake manifold off an A86.
Yep.
It's got the throttle body's off a Mitsubishi Magna, I think.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So
A bit
does this
neater.
just bolt into that?
Nah, my mate,
custom?
a friend of mine welded up this plate onto there. So yeah.
So what gearbox you got behind it?
It's a W58 Super Box.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. With a Hilux diff. Yeah, so it runs a Mega Squirt ECU, which is from the States. It's called a MS3 Pro. Even though it's given me the biggest headaches, the ECU,
Oh, really?
I sort of still keep it and make it work because...
Why headaches?
Just because nobody wanted to tune it. If it wasn't a Haltech or a Microtech, they didn't want to know.
Just assume that.
Yeah.
Yeah, these days.
But once I found somebody who was willing to tune it, it was easy.
Basically, internals is the stock 4AGs that are internals.
Oh, it's 100% standard.
Okay,
I just put ARP head studs in it.
Oh, wow.
That's it, just to so I could hold the boost.
Are these the standard the
Breathers?
Breathers?
Nah, it used to have a breather off here,
Okay.
but it was too small, and when it was on the dyno last time, it popped the oil dipstick,
Okay.
popped off, and
Yeah.
friggin' oil went everywhere. And it was just that, it just
Too much pressure in the engine.
didn't breathe enough.
Why KE20?
Well, at the time, I bought it like 11 years ago.
Oh, yeah, so this
Yeah.
is your, nice.
Yeah, so I just wanted something rear-wheel drive that I could do an engine conversion on. I always like drag racing and stuff.
So 11 years when you bought it, stock?
Yeah, fully stock, like granny spec. It was actually pretty immaculate. Like, took me 8 years to build
8
it.
years,
Yeah,
wow,
so
yeah.
first couple of years I did work on it, but just doing stuff myself, which was just never really got anywhere.
Yeah.
Until I got the engine conversion done. Once that was done, then the ball started rolling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What seats are they?
They're SR3 Recaros.
Oh,
They
yeah,
had about
right.
a Honda Civic, I think, a Civic Type R.
Nice. Comfy?
Yeah, pretty comfy. The back seat's just a standard seat that's been beefed up a bit, padded. Tried to hide most of the stuff, like the 6x9s in the parcel shelf. It's like underneath the suede. These holes here.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I've had all those smoothed out.
Pump fuel there?
Yeah, just pump fuel.
Okay.
98 octane at the moment. runs about 20 to 22 psi and makes about 200 kilowatts.
Yeah.
I've set up the launch control now, so like 2-step, so it should make it a bit more predictable off the line.
Is that easy to put in? Is that
yeah, it was just my computer had it already, so I just had to put in a switch. So I did like a handbrake activated switch. So when the handbrake's up, it's got a rev limiter on it, like a ignition cut limiter.
So you just put your foot to the floor,
yep,
and it comes up to...
So I've preset it at like 5,000 RPM.
And that's why it sits there going pop, pop, because it's limiting.
It's cutting the ignition, yeah.
When you drop your handbrake,
it just runs as normal.
Oh, how good's that?
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
Really and so that's the standard ways on the handbrake? Is that the way most guys do it?
I'm not sure. I just set it up because I had a handbrake switch for the handbrake light that I wasn't even using, but the switch was there, so I thought I'll just hook it up to that. And that's what I'm always doing on the line anyway. Like you're holding up the handbrake.
Yeah, when I run 19s, man.
It's all fun.
Yeah, that's all it is.
A big thanks to Mark for telling us about his car. But more importantly, a big thank you to his wife Rita for being the GRG chauffeur for the afternoon. You might have noticed a yellow KU30 sneaking into some of the back shots of this episode. That's Mick's car. We will have an episode featuring his epic VTEC powered KU30 next week. Stay tuned and thanks for watching.